I'm joined by one of the newest members of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame, legendary Expos broadcaster Dave Van Horne. Dave, it's a pleasure. Congratulations, first of all. Let's talk a little bit about some of your favorite memories as an Expos broadcaster.
Well, my favorite memories span 32 years. It was an honor for me to be in that broadcast booth and broadcast on both radio and television, Expos baseball for those years, to have a good relationship with the fans. They allowed me to stay for 32 years, and so it was a wonderful time. And really, I thought midway through that run, I would spend the rest of my life broadcasting, certainly my professional life, on the air broadcasting Expos baseball. So I was as sad as everyone else was for the other fans and the other people to see the end of the franchise in 2004, and for me to see the end of my 32-year run as a broadcaster at the end of the 2000 season.
There are a couple of phrases that stick out in Expos fans' minds. First of all, Blue Monday. Take us back to that day.
Yeah, Blue Monday came about because Sunday was rained out, and it was rained out because we never had a workable roof at Olympic Stadium. And so now Monday was a work day, and instead of having 45, 50,000 people in the ballpark, I think we had about 37, 38,000 people there. It was a terrific game, and the Expos had Fernando Valenzuela on the ropes in the very first inning when they wound up scoring their only run of the game when Andre Dawson hit into a double play. And then for the rest of the afternoon, the Marlins were shut down for 8 2/3, as everybody knows, by Fernando. And then Bob Welch, the late Bob Welch, who recently passed away, came in to get that final out when he retired Jerry White on that ground ball to second. And it wasn't until after the fact, after the Expos failed to rally to tie or to take the lead and win that game, that both Duke and I realized how devastating that Monday home run was.
I'm still getting over that myself. I was heartbroken. I still am. On the flip side of that, a fantastic moment in Expos history, El Presidente, El Perfecto.
Yeah, the perfect game by Dennis at Dodger Stadium. I was thrilled about that for a lot of reasons. One, up until that point, I had never done a perfect game. I've now had the privilege to broadcast 3 perfect games, but that was the first. And for it to come at Dodger Stadium, I could just hear and see the exploits of Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale and all those great Dodger pitchers in that ballpark, succeeding as they did, a ballpark steeped in rich baseball history and tradition, and especially in the pitching department. And for the Expos, Dennis Martinez, to be out there that afternoon pitching a perfect game was a wonderful experience.
Dave Van Horne, congratulations on your induction into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for this. I'm Hugh Burrell, Sportsnet.ca.